Good morning, good morning. How is everybody today? This is Coach Giani. Tell me, where are you from? So I can go visit you. We're doing workshops, like I said, everywhere. And I want to go visit you, but I want to know where most people from. So far, most people are from California, New York, Florida, and Texas, Virginia. Awesome. Today we have an amazing topic, and the topic is called eyes in the veins. And this is a characteristic that I learned from top athletes, okay? And everything that I learned from top athletes, I apply it in my business. I have been applying it for the past 4 years, and that's how I went from foreclosure, from repossessed, from eviction notice king, from welfare check king to millionaire, and in actually it was 3 years, because the 1 year I didn't make anything. So, and I didn't even have a coach. So 3 years. But anyway, Chicago. Well, I like Chicago. I used to live in Indianapolis. Another thing I would like to know, guys, write down what do you do, without posting links. Just what do you do and what are you trying to learn? You know, what is what you promoting, or what do you do? And I'm always interested to see what do you do, so I can have examples about what you do. And what's your purpose of watching this video? What are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to learn? You know, we all have a purpose, right? We should all have a purpose when watching someone, okay? Because I believe your time is valuable, and if I don't bring value to your life, you should not be watching me. Period. I would love for you to watch me, but time is valuable. So if I don't bring value to your life, cut me off, baby. But anyways, guys, eyes in the veins. Okay. So when you start a business, when you go to work, when you start your career, when you play sports, there's always going to be fear. Okay? There's always going to be fear. And I live my life with fear for at least 36 years of my life, okay? 36 years of my life. And the reason that I live with fear is because I never really started mastering anything that I was enjoying doing, right? You know, I worked for companies for 13 years, and I was just, you know, another guy in the office. Okay, so that something like that is important, you know. Are you really happy with what you're currently doing right now? Is the first question you need to ask yourself, right? And if you're not, well, it's time to look for something else, you know. And you can start part-time. You can start 1 hour, 2 hours a day, like I did. I started 1 hour, 2 hours a day, until I figure out, you know, what I really wanted to do. Okay. So, eyes in the veins. When you start having eyes in your veins, that means that you start losing the fear of failure. Okay? Fear of failure is what makes 95% of the people, or 97% of people, die without ever going fully through their potential. Okay? And I was going to die that way. I was going to die that way. Until one day I decided, you know, when I was driving with my mother, we were driving our 2000 Kia, that the door will not open, and I look to the left and I see a big Cadillac, beautiful, brand new, and the person driving it looked like $1 million. And I said, I want that car. I want that car. So the first thing starts with, what do you want, right? So I want that car. I'm tired of driving this crappy shit that keeps breaking, you know, and my kids are embarrassed. So I wanted that car, and my mom said, study multi-millionaires. Study multi-millionaires. So I went to Amazon and I started looking for biographies about millionaires. And I found the book, you know, the first book that I found was Think and Grow Rich. And then the next book was The Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker. And I started reading those books. But I didn't start just reading. I started analyzing the characteristics of these self-made millionaires. And I was interested in self-made millionaires. You know why? Because I'm not interested in daddy's money, giving the Kennedys more money. I'm interested in people who went from nothing to millions. Okay? Nothing to millions. I was interested in those type of people. Why? Because it's more realistic, you know. I wanted to become one of those. So I became obsessed into learning about the traits of the millionaires. Okay? And that's when I realized that these guys master the skill set of having ice in their veins, meaning they don't give a fuck. Okay, they don't give a fuck about making mistakes. Okay, that's a short summary, so you learn exactly what it means. Okay, a lot of you that are watching this video are afraid of posting something, are afraid of doing a video and looking stupid, are afraid of talking to the girl that you like, are afraid of asking for a deal, are afraid of asking for money when you have an amazing product that worth more than the money you're asking for, obviously. And that's why you stay broke. You stay broke. You are always in learning mode, but you're not in action mode. So what I did was different. You know, I said, okay, what am I learning today? Let's say that today I'm learning about the skill set of fear. Okay, so what I will do is I will do a video about talking about fear. Okay, I'll do a video. I write down everything that I learned that these guys were doing. Okay, and then I will do a video just doing a summary about the video. Sometimes I will post the video, sometimes I will not post the video. You know, I remember that the first videos that I was doing, I was looking like that way, and I was supposed to look that way, and I was wearing a suit. I like, it was, what color was it? I don't know what color it was. It was like purple. I don't know what color was the suit. I was wearing a suit doing a video. Okay, I was wearing like a suit, like a salesman suit, doing a video in my house. And someone told me, man, that suit is horrendous. And it was horrendous, but that's all I had at the time. Okay, and it didn't matter, you know. I was like, yeah, good, someone criticized me, good, that means I'm getting closer, you know. And I started mastering this skill set, which is don't give a fuck about people say about you. Okay, because think about this, do they pay your bills? Do anyone pays your bills? The only people you should listen to is the one that pays your bills. Okay, if a friend doesn't pay your bills, who cares what they're gonna say? Okay, so I remember even after I made money, you know, I had fear, and the fear was to sit next to someone doing way more money than me and way smarter than me, okay? And with way more experience than me, because that means that he can make me look stupid, right? And that person was Grant Cardone, okay? Obviously, Grant Cardone is a beast. He knows how to talk. He knows how to debate. He has an opinion. And I said, okay, if I go and I sit next to Grant and I do okay, that's gonna be a great boost of confidence for me, okay? And I went and I took the challenge. I found a way how I can sit next to Grant, and I sat next to Grant and I did fine. I was confident, and I created a plan. I said the only way I can dominate the interview is by giving him an example about his business, because if I talk about his business, he's gonna be very interested in the interview. So what I did is I created a plan in my head and I write it down and I practice it, how I'm gonna help him with his business, so he's interested in the interview and start asking more intelligent questions. So I went there to lose my fears, okay, of someone that makes way more money than me, okay? And I did it to keep growing, to keep beating my fears, okay? So what I wanna, every video I do, I wanna give you what to do. So whatever is stopping for you to go to $1 million or $10 million or $100 million, I want you to think about what is related to some type of fear. And I want you just to do it, okay? I want you to do it. I want you to do it 10% more at a time. Just 10% more. What's scaring you? Is it maybe asking for a sale scaring you? Well, I want you to do it and don't worry about the outcome, okay? And this is huge. This is huge. I don't care about the outcome anymore, okay? I just go and do it, okay? Don't care about the results that are gonna happen. You might get no sales, you might get no chicks, you might get no business, you might get no friends. Just do it to face your fears, okay? Just do it to face your fears. I want you to do it. I want you to beat your demons, okay? And start with 10% more of what you're currently doing, and then start increasing that. But if you don't do what I just told you, if you don't face your fears, okay, you're gonna stay broke and you're gonna be someone's bitch your whole life. I'm telling you. And I'm sorry to use this kind of language, but that's the only language I know how to push you, okay? And I'm sorry if, I apologize if you don't like bad words. I don't know what else to say. But I'm just saying, I want you to face your fears. Just do it. Practice. Role play it. Whatever you have to do it. But just freaking do it. Okay? Just freaking do it. Because if you don't do it, someone else will do it and will get your money. Okay? That's what I put in my head. If I don't do it, someone else will get my kid's money. You see, I got my baby there, and I cannot let him down, right? He's looking up to me, right? He's looking up to me. So go today and apply ice in the veins without outcome. Don't worry about the results, okay? Okay, the results of the interview with Grant Cardone could have been that I was gonna be look like a fool,